Hey guys, what's up? Master Al again. So another Waffy talk for you guys. One of my buddies, Larry Robinson, asked me if I could talk about your the right mental attitude when it comes to losing weight. And I'll give you guys a little background on Larry. Larry and I spoke about a year ago. We bumped into each other at the Italian feast. And anyways, long story short, he shook my hand. He says, "Hey, I'm gonna start working out with you." Shook my hand and promised me he was gonna be there on Monday. And I get this all the time. People shake my hand every time they see me. They feel like they have to give me an excuse or a reason why they need to come to the gym or they haven't come to the gym. But anyways, I thought it was one of those things. And Larry knows the truth. I thought it was one of those things. He just wanted to blow me off and shake my hand and just literally get me out of his way. But little did I know that Larry showed up on Monday and hasn't stopped ever since. And this was about a year ago. I will post a before and after of Larry, picture of Larry on the comments area, so that way you guys can see the picture and exactly who I'm talking about. So you can see that it's coming from an individual that decided to one day decided that it was enough. Being fat, being overweight, being unhealthy was enough, and he decided to make a change. All right. I'm actually very happy that Larry's in my team because he decided to make that change through me and by coming to our location. Now Larry, believe it or not, a year later, he's now an instructor. He became a certified raw fit instructor. And something that is actually more amazing is he's actually looking into opening a raw fit facility and Larry will be actually helping other people like himself lose the weight and get in shape. So how amazing is this story? But anyways, so Larry had asked me about talking about the right mental attitude before you lose weight, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So when it comes to losing weight, when it comes to entering the arena, and I always say the arena because I am a fighter. To me, anytime you enter an arena, whether it's your workplace, your office, it doesn't matter. Whatever you do for a living, every time you enter that area, you must come in with the right attitude, with the right positive thinking, because if you don't do that, honestly, you will be setting yourselves for failure. And how many of you, and be honest, you don't have to answer this question, we all know the answer, how many of us, including me, how many of us have started something and halfway there we wind up giving up, we wind up actually quitting because it defeats us? All right, we weren't ready to enter that arena. We were not ready for the fight, because even if he's losing weight, even if he's watching what you eat, even if he's just working out, I mean, everything is a fight, you guys. Really, at the end of the day, we're all struggling. So it's not just you guys, me too. All right, there's days I wake up in the morning and I am dragging ass. I don't want to go to train. I don't want to teach. And guess what, guys? This is something that I completely love. Okay, and there is days I don't want to do it. So I can only imagine some of you fuckers out there that completely hate your jobs. Imagine having to go to work every day. So the difference between some of you and some of us is I can't wait until it's Monday to go back to work, back to training, back to exercising, back to helping people. And I'm sure you guys are probably can't wait for Friday, right? That's what that famous phrase is. Thank God it's Friday. It's so famous because the truth is 75 to 80% of the people in the world completely hate their jobs. But again, that will be another topic, all right? But today's topic is about really entering the arena with the right thinking, with the right positive attitude. How many of you guys start doing an exercise program and 2 weeks later, 3 weeks, maybe a month later, maybe 2 months later, you already start having doubts? And it's because we have no patience. We did not enter that arena with the right intentions. Some people enter the arena, the weight loss arena or dieting arena, watching your nutrition, doing all that good stuff with the right intentions. Sometimes your why has to be very strong in order for you to withstand now the work. Because at the end of the day, if you don't work, doesn't matter what kind of program you're doing, it is not gonna work for you. So you must enter this arena with the right tools, with the right set of thinking, with the right positive attitude, and your why has to be so powerful, because that why is what's going to guarantee you that today or tomorrow and the day after, when it's time to go and hit the gym and lift some weights and get on that treadmill or that elliptical, that your why is the one telling you you must do this, you have to do this. If your why is not big enough, it's not strong enough, trust me, you will find every excuse in the book not to do the workout, not to even show up to the gym. You need to keep your eyes on the goal, and it's really like driving a car. Now pay attention to what I'm going to tell you next, because it is actually extremely important. When you drive a car, you're looking at the road through a glass, correct? That's called your windshield. How many times is your windshield dirty? A lot of times, right? Most of the time, clearly. You ignore everything that is on that windshield and you look ahead of you, right? The goal, the road, because you want to make sure you don't crash, right? And every time you're looking through that windshield, you ignore all the little shit that is on that windshield, correct? So now tomorrow or today or whenever, when you guys are driving, I want you to concentrate on all the shit that is on the windshield. Don't even see through the windshield what's ahead of you. I only want you to do this for like about 2 to 3 seconds, because if you stay distracted more than that, clearly we know you're gonna get into an accident. And I want you to realize that all that little shit stuck to your windshield, those are obstacles. That's what happens in real life. It's your kids, your husband or your wife, your girlfriends or your boyfriends, a job, your careers, a school, I mean, you name it. That's all the shit that is in our lives. And sometimes we need to ignore all that and just focus in the road ahead of us. All right? Because that's the goal. The goal is to do that. And how many of us have focused so much on all these different little things that we get so distracted with all the shit that is around us, and all of a sudden we forget about our goal and what lies ahead of us? How many of us are guilty of doing this? All of us. I know there's times where I wanted to do something by a certain day, and then all of a sudden, I got to do my private classes, or I got to do certain things, or I got to make a few phone calls, I got to make a video like I am doing right now, and it gets in the way. But at the end of the day, guys, you cannot let it get in the way. And if it does get in the way, you have to find the way, the time, the solution to continue getting closer to your goals. And in this case, we're talking about a weight loss. So please don't let your kids, your spouses, your job, your school, you have to make time for this. You have to know the reason why you're doing this, and your reason is why. The why is you need to be healthy. You want to be healthy. You want to live longer. And let's pretend you don't live longer because you're exercising. Don't you want to get there in better shape? If I'm supposed to die, let's say at the age of 70, whether I'm healthy or not healthy, trust me when I tell you this, I want to get to the age of 70 in better shape. So I want to enjoy my life to the fullest until the very end. And you should do the same. All right, so from now on, no more excuses. Find your why. Find a good why. The reason why you need to lose weight, the reason why you need to be healthy, the reason why you need to be around a little longer. And once you find that why, I promise you, your mental attitude will be different, and you will no longer find any excuses. All right, guys, I know this video was a little lengthy, but I think it was worth it. So I want you to think about it, and that's it. Go to work, you guys. All right, so get off your fat asses and go to work. I'll talk to you guys next time. See ya.